What did Powell really say? Well, first of all, rate hike was 75 basis points. Not a surprise. Okay, many were predicting that he was going to pivot. He was going to at least throw some pivot language, which he did. But then he also, on the other hand, stayed hawkish. So he was still hawkish, said that there was still a lot more to be done. There was going to be more rate hikes for sure. This is not time to be talking about stopping the hikes. But he is going to look at the data as it comes, and he's going to make a determination when to slow down. And he even said specifically, could be as soon as December, could be the meeting after December, right? He even said that, but he was going all over the place. He was correcting himself while he was speaking. The reporters all kept asking follow-up questions, and he was getting a little razzled and maybe a little irritated, but he went on for quite a long time, more than usual, okay? But I think the traders or the whales wanted you to think it was bad, or maybe they just sold because they're like, hey, what the hell? It's let's just sell just to be sure. With everything going on, obviously, we got to watch what Powell is saying. And right now, it's looking like most people are predicting, over 61% is predicting that the next FOMC meeting, which is mid-December, will bring on 50 basis points rather than 75, right? So that's being priced in right now. People are looking at basically what Powell said today and interpreting and saying, okay, it could happen, right? Especially if the economic data shows that things are softening, getting worse, and overall, Powell just wants to see people more broke and stop spending, right? And within the next month or so, we could definitely see that. Remember, the numbers that came out were for September. We're going to get October numbers pretty soon. October could show a vast decrease in numbers, which will give us the green light to have a lower rate hike in December, right? Which is why I think this is at 61% right now, okay? So that's what happened today. You know, I haven't seen Powell be this, I don't know, squirrely. I don't even know if that's the right word. You look at his previous conferences and his Q&A, he's really on point, knew how to answer everything right away, didn't second guess himself, didn't correct himself, didn't ramble on. Today was different. It was very different. Like, he was nervous. Like, maybe he was told that he had to be more dovish because of, you know, the midterm elections, but because of Santa rally, because, you know, administration doesn't want to see recession, even though we're in recession. You know, there's not a number of things. 3 times ever in the history of Bitcoin has this happened, and that is looking at the energy output versus the price. Basically, you're measuring the hash rate, you know, the miners, right? They continue to mine. The difficulty keeps going up, hash rate goes up, the energy expenditure goes up, and you versus the price. When there's a huge deviation between these things, guess what? Bitcoin is about to pop. You look at what happened first time in 2018, 2019. Second time, 2020. And the third time, October of 2022, right? So this is the type of, this is like one of those generational opportunities, okay? Had you bought Bitcoin at 3,000 and bought Ethereum at $80, that's generational opportunity right there, right? And it happened in 2018, 2019, which was not too long ago. It happened again in 2020, only because of the pandemic. It just brought everything down, but that was a flash crash. But again, you could have picked up Bitcoin under 4,000 or Ethereum under $100, right? Along with several other alts that have gone up like 1,000x since then, right? So this is one of those times later on, 4, 5, 8 years, when Bitcoin is at $1 million, you're going to look back and say, well, why didn't I buy more? Competition is absolutely fierce. we know there's a lot of platforms now that offer zero fee Bitcoin trading, and that includes Robinhood, which already has it. Binance.us just did it with both Bitcoin and Ethereum. So when you have alternatives, many alternatives, and let's not forget like Cash App, which also offers it too, well, not commission free, but there's a lot of places you could buy Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? And crypto. So they are just hemorrhaging money right now. And guess who else enters the game? Absolute giant, Fidelity. Fidelity today just announced they're offering commission-free, zero-fee crypto trading to retail investors. I thought this was going to be for institutional investors. No, this is actually for retail investors. So pretty soon, you could go to Fidelity. I don't know what's going to be called, crypto.fidelity.com or something like that, and you could buy Bitcoin and Ethereum with zero fees, right? So what is Coinbase going to do? This looks really bad. In the US, competition is fierce. You have all these competitors offering zero fees. You know Coinbase can't offer zero fees because they're already bleeding out by $500 million every quarter. So things are not looking so good. I guess the one asterisk, the one caveat that could save Coinbase is that they are partnered up with BlackRock. Okay, so maybe that's going to carry them. But Fidelity is no joke. They have $10 trillion worth of assets. So they're like number 2 to BlackRock. And for them to be all in on Bitcoin and crypto, absolutely fantastic for the entire space. But it's going to be real tough to compete with them. They're just starting with Bitcoin and Ethereum, but imagine they start adding the others like Polygon, Cardano, Solana, and maybe even Doge, and then you throw Shiba in there. You know, once they start opening up, man, it's going to be tough. Tough to compete with this. But this is absolutely big news for Fidelity. I just thought I should mention that. But you know what? I don't know what Coinbase is going to do. They will be introducing Blue for $8 a month. It's been highly speculated that Elon was going to do something with verification. Now, anyone can get verified for $8 a month. And with it, you get half as many ads, ability to post long videos and audio, priority replies, mention searches, okay? And you get to bypass paywall for publishers. And this creates a revenue stream for content creators such as myself, even though I've been staying off Twitter, right? Maybe I just go jump back in because of it. So, overall, I think I'm reading through the comments. Most people think this is a pretty good thing, although he did not announce how you could pay for that $8 yet. Is it traditional means or is it using Doge? We have not heard much about Doge yet, right? But it's just a matter of time. Plus, recently I covered Coinbase is filing to support Ripple in this lawsuit against the SEC, which is also very positive, and a lot of people are speculating that Coinbase will be re-adding XRP in the near future. I think they have to win the case first, but still, probably going to happen, right? Coinbase just doesn't like the SEC. I think they just want to stick it to SEC. And this is good because no one wants the SEC to win this lawsuit. No one. So, overall, pretty positive. MoneyGram adds Bitcoin, Ether, and Litecoin trading to their app. I don't know why people still think they need to add Litecoin. Literally no one on planet Earth holds or talks about Litecoin. So I don't know why these apps, when they come out with Bitcoin trading, They seem to always add on Litecoin. It doesn't make any sense. You know what also doesn't make sense is MoneyGram used to be owned by XRP or Ripple. So why didn't they add Bitcoin, Ether, and XRP? Huh? Why did they choose to add Litecoin instead of XRP, the people's currency? I don't know. But anyways, I guess this is good. This is bringing on their own demise quicker, getting people to use Bitcoin, Ether, and Litecoin, and getting them to recognize, hey, why do I need MoneyGram when I can send literally anyone in the world as much as I want without any fees for very little fees and no one to authorize it or ask for KYC information. This is basically bringing on their own demise quicker, but we'll take it. Why not? Why not? Very positive. Well, as for Polygon, why it's going up so much, there's two major things that happened recently. Number one, Meta, aka Facebook, Instagram, they partner with Polygon, so their NFTs will be residing, or, well, first of all, minted on Polygon, right? So that's pretty big. Even though Meta is in a decline, but still, they have like 1 billion users around the world. So that will be on Polygon.